Good evening. Let's start. So we'll start with India-Israel defense equipments and then we'll continue. Okay. So recently Modi ji also visited Israel after that war started. So Modi ji gave some motivation to Benjamin Netanyahu. What is the status of the war? I think today Dubai was bombed. Dubai airport was bombed. So again start learning and observing the West Asia map. If possible, we'll try to discuss the West Asian map also. Okay, thanks. If you observe in the last 2 to 3 years, lot of questions are coming on defense. Okay, so that makes defense very important from even this year's perspective. The number of wars that are happening across the world are also increasing. Correct? So today we'll be discussing about India, Israel's defense equipments. Tomorrow, next week, we'll continue with Russia, USA and some made in India defense equipments. Also, which missile was used to kill our Ayatollah Khomeini? Yes, there was a missile known as Blue Sparrow. So that was the missile that was used by Israel to kill Ayatollah Khomeini. Blue is there, black is there, grey, different variants are there. We'll discuss that also today. Alright. So let us start. Can you name what all defense equipments are being used by India from Israel? Barak. I'll repeat the name. Barak. Barak is medium range surface to air missile system. Barak. Iron Dome. Okay. Spider. Hero. Okay. Spider. We'll discuss all of this. Spider andre Python plus Derby is known as Spider. Good. Yadu, Chirant? Heron. Heron or heroine? Okay. Yenadu? Very good. Unmanned aerial vehicle that is being used by India and we have procured from Israel. Adbit, apart from this. Harop. Harop is there. Fine. Pegasus. What is it? It is the defense I am asking. Defense. Recently Modi ji visited. Which were the defense equipments that were in the news? Gothilwa? Adike class here. Lot of new names are there. Even I was surprised seeing a few new names. We'll discuss all that. Barak surface to air missile. Repeat. Barak surface to air missile. Means if this is a surface, if that is our, this is a missile that is launched to attack our aerial targets. This was a very, very important part of India's defense during Operation Sindoor. When India was facing lot of drones, kamikaze drones, kelidira, suicide drones, India used Barak missiles to defend ourselves. Again, speed is around Mach 2. What do you mean by Mach 2? 2 times the speed of sound. Again, if possible, remember that its speed is more than sound. Mach 2, Mach 3, Mach 4, and the doubt you is going to ask. Range upgraded up to 100 kilometers. Altitude intercepts targets up to 20 kilometers. Numbers, if it is very difficult, don't try to remember. Remember what it is, where we are procuring it from. Repeat the name. Barak. From which country? Israel. What is it? Medium range surface to air missile. Ishtu ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರು ಸಾಕು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Effective against unmanned aerial vehicles, aircraft, cruise missiles and anti-ship missiles. Any targets it is ready to tackle. Fine. Next we have is Spider. How many of you are hearing Spider today? Ellarigu gottita? Nane madidini class alli. Python plus Derby. Please remember PY stands for Python. DER stands for Derby. Surface to air Python and Derby engage aircrafts, helicopters, unmanned aerial vehicles and other aerial targets. Spider is short range variant and there is two variants, short range and medium range. If you don't know also, it is fine. Artha aida? Repeat madi. Spider, what is it? Surface to air. Okay. Sometimes you also call this as QRSAM. Quick reaction surface to air missile antanu kariteve. Surface to air, if you remember enough. Yes. And this was used during Operation Sindoor. Write down. Spice bomb kits. Spice. Spices. Mirchi. SPICE stands for Smart, Precise, Impact, Cost Effective. It converts unguided bombs into smart weapons. So basically it is a bomb. What is SPICE? Bombs. Okay. From which country are we buying this? Israel. SPICE 1000, SPICE 2000 anta, again based on the weight of the bombs. Yes. What is SPICE? Bombs. Which country? Israel. Again, it works on GPS, electro-optical signals, operates in even GPS jammed or bad weather conditions. What happens usually during wars? GPS spoofing anta karitive. GPS is, usually does not work in those areas because of the radars, etc. Even during such situation, SPICE bombs work. Write down, very, very important. Rampage. It is supersonic air to surface missiles. I like the name, Rampage. What do you mean by rampage? Huh? Yes. Rampage andre damage to a very big extent. Long range supersonic precision guided air to surface missiles. Surface to air, ulta, air to surface. So usually it should be launched from any aerial platforms like any fighter jets, etc. Artha aagta idya? Yes. Repeat the name. Rampage. Again, there are talks that India is going to purchase this Rampage missiles. And again, after Operation Sindoor, we are planning all this because we realize the importance of having a very strong defense after Operation Sindoor. Okay. And who else but Israel to have it? Okay. Next, write down Air LoRa. Air LoRa. Air launched ballistic missiles. Air launched ballistic missiles. Strikes target hundreds of kilometers away and aircraft stays outside air defense threat range. Ellinano, it will be launched and it is going to go and cause damage. What is the name? Air LoRa. What is the difference between our ballistic missile and cruise missile? Yadu parabolic, ballistic. Sumning launch matter, it will go and fall. Cruise andre straight ena control madboda movement. Cruise andre video game tara. Correct? Ballistic andre it works on a parabol. You launch and then very difficult for you to maneuver it. Artha aita? Repeat the name. Air LoRa. Before this, Rampage. Next, write down icebreaker. Ice breaker, long range air launched precision cruise missile. Cruise missile. Previous one was ballistic missile. Again, two lines about this. Let us not go in depth. It is not needed also now. Which country? What is the name? What does it do? Write down spike. Spice ಆಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ spike. Spike anti-tank guided missiles. What is this anti-tank guided missiles? Tanker ಹೊಡಿತಾ? Tanks ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, again anti-tank ಅಂದ್ರೆ obviously it's there in the name. Anti-tank ಅಂದ್ರೆ, have you seen our T-90 Bhishma, Arjuna tanks? While doing Russia, we'll discuss that. So these missiles are launched only to damage those tanks. Again, range is very less, up to 4 kilometers. It is portable, effective against armored vehicles, including main battle tanks that is being used by Indian Army. What is the name? Spike. Repeat, Spike. Anti-tank guided missiles. Again, who is developing it? Rafale Advanced Defense System, Israel. These are some of the guns, rifles that are being used by our army from Israel, known as Tavor. Negev, very, very important. Negev is also name of a desert in Israel. Okay. Uzi, SMG. Just remember Tavor and Negev. So these are machine guns and assault rifles used by Indian Army, procured from Israel. Artha aita? Tavor and what is Tavor? Assault rifle. Negev is light machine gun. Few years down the line, our defense will be majorly from Israel, US and France, and Russia will be outdated. Artha aita? Done. Next, let us go to unmanned aerial vehicles and drones that have been procured from Israel. Write down. Heron. Heron. What is the full form of this MALE? Amel? Ellie andre? Long? Endurance. Good. Medium altitude, long endurance, unmanned aerial vehicles can carry a payload for 500 kgs. Used for ISR mission. What is ISR missions? ISR full form in intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance. Intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance. Andre basically to keep an eye on for surveillance. What is the name? Heron or Heron Mark II. Next, write down searcher. Searcher. Again, medium altitude, long endurance, unmanned aerial vehicle. HALE antanu barutte, high altitude, long endurance andanu. These all are medium. Again, remember they are drones. If you know that also, that is more than enough. Majorly used for border surveillance. What is the name? Searcher. Previous one, Heron. Hermes 900. Tactical, medium altitude, long endurance, unmanned aerial vehicles. This is how it looks. Flight on mini flight air, but there will be no pilot inside it. Next, this is how wars will be fought. You know that Pakistan also has this missile defense system. You will send this as dummy. ಇವಾಗ 10 unmanned aerial vehicles ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರಫಾಲ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. Even the enemy also will be confused to identify. Drishti 10 Starliner. India's first indigenously manufactured medium altitude long endurance UAV. Again, it is a joint venture of India and Israel. What is the name? Drishti 10 Starliner. Idella unmanned aerial vehicles or what we call drones. Again, completely factual. There is nothing to apply your brain here. Repeat the names. What is the first one we discussed today? Barak. Barak is, what is it? Surface to air. Good. Amele? Spider. Python plus Derby. Again, quick reaction, surface to air missile. Amele? Very good. Spy. Bombs. Spice bombs. What is spike? Anti-tank guided missile ge spike anta kariteve. Spice is bombs. And recent air lora? Air lora. Ballistic. Surface to air, air to surface. Air to surface. Air lora. Okay. Next, rampage. Air to surface. Long range surface. Cruiser ballistic. Supersonic. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. Cruise missile ಯಾವುದು? Icebreaker. Icebreaker is cruise missile. Air to surface. ಯಾವುದು? Air LORA. Air LORA. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Tell me the names of unmanned aerial vehicles. Heron, Searcher, Hermes, and recently Drishti 10 Starliner. Actually, it is said that Hermes has only become Drishti now. Okay. Next, write down. Haroop. HAROP. What do you mean by this loitering UAVs? What do you understand by the word loiter? School alli nam teachers don't loiter anta baita idru. Wander, move, don't loiter in the corridor anta. So these drones, what they do, they go above an area, they keep, what do you say, moving around the area. Later they will go and attack a particular target. For example, if we want to attack our flagpole, a drone will come, a drone will do surveillance for 2 to 3 hours, then it will go and attack. That is what we call as loitering munitions. Artha aita? Kamikaze drones, kelidra? That is also suicide drones. Repeat the name. Haroop. Last one, very, very important, Sky Striker. This was again used in Operation Sindoor. Again, planned in Israel, manufactured in India, especially in Bangalore. What is the name? Sky Striker. Enidella? Unmanned aerial vehicles. Artha aita? Yes. Haroop we have discussed. Sky Striker we have discussed. Yes, very, very important. Write down. Falcon. AWACS. What is AWACS full form? Air warning. What is the full form of AWACS? I'll show you how it looks. This is how it looks. So what will be the job of this? Yes, airborne early warning system. Surveillance in the air. Ground alli radar stations irutta. Air alli radar stations iralla. That is why we have airborne early warning systems. What is the name? Falcon. We are purchasing it from which country? Which country? Today ella Israel. Airborne warning and control system. Israel's most advanced airborne radar surveillance system. This is how it looks. This flight we will not be taking from Israel. We will be taking this radar system from Israel and we will be mounting it on flights. For example, in India we are mounting it on a flight known as IL-76. UPSC PYQ IL-76. We will discuss while we do Russia. And again, I will not dump all content. Whatever is needed, that is all we are going to discuss here. Okay, Kelidara IL-76 last year. 80 days for prelims. Why all of you are silent? Akshay, break up ಆಯ್ತು ಏನಾರು? ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸಪ್ಪಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾಳೆ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಕಪ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆನಾ? What is the name? Falcon airborne warning and control system. We have similar system that is made in India. Do anybody have an idea about this? Falcon is from Israel. India le ಒಂದು made in India ಇದೆ. It is a Sanskrit word of eye. Eyes. Eye ಗೆ Sanskrit ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿಲಿ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ನೇತ್ರ. Made in India we will discuss later, but similar to Falcon we have made in India that is known as ನೇತ್ರ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Yes, no, or else I have to take you to Aero India and show you all this. The advantage is it can detect approximately around 400 kilometers of range. Andre any incoming objects can be detected up to the range of 400 kilometers and that also 360 degrees. So if this I am Falcon 360 degrees 400 kilometers I will be able to keep an eye on. Artha aita? India the 360 iralla 270 degrees. Again they might not ask, but again Iron Dome, David's Sling, Arrow 2 and Arrow 3. This is the missile defense architecture of Israel. Worst case one liner they will ask, not more than that. Repeat the names. Iron Dome, David's Sling and Arrow 2 and 3. Iron Dome andre short range, David andre medium, Arrow andre long range. That range also they will not ask, they will ask what is it, which country. Repeat the names. Iron Dome, David, Arrow 1 and Arrow 2. Okay, idu Israeli defense system. Again I have put everything together in a single slide so that it is easy for you to revise also. First one, SAM andrenu? Surface to air missiles. It's okay. Surface to air missiles. Barak, Spider, Iron Dome ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತಬಿಡಿ, ಅದು ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. Then air to surface, spice bombs, Rampage, Air Lora, icebreaker. Rampage, Air Lora, icebreaker. When Modi ji visited last month, February 26th, these were discussed when he went to Israel. Probably India is going to buy all this. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? If Operation Sindoor 2 happens, we will need this. Beke bekala. Better safe than sorry. Today you know that attacks are happening from different positions in different places. Yav country keludu, they have been, Bahrain has been attacked, UAE has been attacked, Saudi has been attacked. So you never know, Pakistan might take it as an opportunity to attack us also. Okay. What is the name of the bomb that we actually are going to manufacture in India from France? Recently when Macron came to India, we signed a deal. Very good. Hammer. Again France Mardak will discuss. The name is Hammer. Missiles and defense in the minimum 1 or 2 questions will come. Take that for right. Repeat the unmanned aerial vehicles. Heron, Searcher, Hermes, Drishti. Drishti andre it's there, it's a Indian name, made in India. And we have Harope and Sky Striker. What is Falcon? Falcon andre remember that flight and radar surveillance. Okay, airborne early warning control system. Artha aita? These are defense equipments that have been purchased by India or jointly manufactured by India and its origin is from Israel. Isht bit inenu beda. Guns we discussed, Negev, XMG, etc. Chances are very less that will be asked. Idea vanta? Yes, any doubts? This is Israel's Blue Sparrow missile that was recently used to attack Ayatollah Khomeini, not attack, kill. How does it work? Any idea? This is how it works. Israeli jets fire the missile. The missile will go to space. Here the missile will get detached and suddenly it will enter the atmosphere and carry out an attack on the designated place. Again, very difficult to even imagine how it works. That is how advanced their technology, their intelligence is. Not even in their dreams they had imagined that Ayatollah Khomeini will be killed. Till today, all the attacks by Israel on Iran had been in the night. Usually, that is when wars are fought, in the night, because it is very difficult for them to be ready for the war. But this is where Israel made a surprise and carried out an attack in the daytime when a meeting was being held. Again, somebody from Israel was also sitting in the meeting. Again, money will get anything done. It is only vitamin M. Similarly, we have silver sparrow, black sparrow and blue sparrow. Hypersonic velocity ಇಷ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? What is the name? Blue sparrow. Any doubts? Meanwhile, next class we'll be discussing India-Russia defense and also some missiles that are being used in the Russia-Ukraine war. If you observe in Russia-Ukraine war, 5 to 6 important defense equipments are in the news. That we'll discuss in the next class. Anyone you remember? Russia-Ukraine war ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇಸ್ಫಾನ್ ಇರಾನ್ ಅವರು ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ವಾ? S-400 ಸಾರಿ ಇಸ್ಫಹಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು. ಇಸ್ಫಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇರಾನ್. Iskander. Have you heard of the name? Iskander. It's a missile of Russia, I think. They are using it against Ukraine. Iskander. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Shahid drones. Again, Iran made Shahid drones. We'll discuss all of them in the next class. So this is about Israel and India defense. Again, we'll read 10 awards that are given to Modi ji and then go to modern history. Okay, we'll bayat by today end. We'll be bayating all the awards. Which was the latest award given to Modi ji? Speaker of Knesset award. Knesset. Okay. Meanwhile, let us try to see the awards given to Modi ji in the Asian subcontinent first. Again, why I am stressing many state government exams, they have asked this. UPSC is becoming like another state government exam, extremely factual. And 26 awards have been given to our Prime Minister. So automatically it becomes important. Unfortunately, in our exam, do we have syllabus, proper syllabus? Events of national and international importance. This is obviously important or not? Okay. So let us start from the first award that has been given, known as the Order of King Abdul Aziz. Just remember one keyword, Saudi Arabia, Abdul Aziz. Repeat, Abdul Aziz. Idu Saudi Arabia. Second one, Afghanistan, State Order of Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. Remember one word, Ghazi. Jasti beda. Okay. Afghanistan, what is the name of the word? Ghazi. That is more than enough. All of you know Ghazi. Who is Ghazi? He was an invader. Where did he come from? Afghanistan. Namge factual beda. Ee answer bekashtu. Third one, Grand Collar of State of Palestine. You tell me, will they ask it? Beda idu namge. Okay. So let us delete this. Anyways, come to United Arab Emirates. Very important. Who is the king of United Arab Emirates? Anybody knows? What is his name? Ingad Ragala. Mohammed bin Salman is the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. And the prince of UAE is known as MBZ. Mohammed bin Zayed. What is the name? Mohammed bin Zayed. Award is also in his name only. Order of Zayed. Ya country? UAE. I will ensure that you don't have to revise again. Class alle will buy it. Okay. First award repeat madi. Which country? Saudi Arabia. Abdul Aziz. UAE. UAE. Zayed. Afghanistan. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. Next. Come to Maldives. Asia Muksana first. Order of distinguished rule of Nishan Izzuddin. Izzuddin. Maldives is a Muslim dominant country. Remember Azharuddin. Izzuddin. Which country? Maldives. Maldives, Izzuddin. Then come to Bahrain. King Hamad, order of Renaissance. Simple. Where did Renaissance happen first? Not in Europe, it happened in Bahrain. For only this exam, for this award, then don't go and write Renaissance happened in Bahrain. Bahrain, what is the name of the word? Renaissance. Next, Bhutan, order of Druk Gyalpo. Order of Druk Gyalpo. Druk andre dragon. And if you observe the map of Bhutan, their national animal is also dragon. Okay, what is the name? Druk Gyalpo. DR, dragon DR. Which country are you discussing? Bhutan. Again, let us stop. Repeat, Madi. First country, I will tell you. I will mix the order. Where did Renaissance happen? Bahrain. Maldives. Izzuddin. Take your time. Some people might take time, but we will repeat 10 times before the exam. Izzuddin is Maldives. Where did Renaissance happen? Bahrain. Very good. Mohammed bin Zayed. Zayed. Z. UAE. Mohammed bin Salman Abdul Aziz Award. Saudi Arabia. Very good. In your country too? Afghanistan. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. One word Ghazi na aapka itpadi saku. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. What about Bhutan? Dragon. DR. Druk Gyalpo. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, very nice. Good. Mitra Vibhushana, not Vibhishana. Mitra Vibhushana. Okay. Egypt, order of the Nile. They will not ask. Why? Nile andre? Egypt. But remember, river Nile chances are very high to be asked this year. I have told you why also. Egypt-Ethiopia conflict. Next, India, African, Asian country. Kuwait. Order of Mubarak al-Kabir. KK. Kuwait andre Kabir. Kuwait andre Kabir. Come to Mauritius. Do you know the geographical location of Mauritius? Where is it? Indian Ocean. Order of star and key of the Indian Ocean. Where is the key of Indian Ocean? Mauritius. Elide? Mauritius. Sri Lanka? Mitra Vibhushana. Oman, first class of order of Oman, they will not ask. Artha aita? Again, I will try to write it now. Kuwait. Kuwait, K. Kabir. Kuwait andre Kabir. Good. Then Bahrain. What happened in Bahrain? Renaissance. Good. Where is the star and key of Indian Ocean? Mauritius. Maldives? Izzuddin. Maldives? Izzuddin. Good. Amele. Egypt? Nile. Good. Sri Lanka. Mitra Vibhushana. Very easy. Sri Lanka is Mitra Vibhushana. Then Bhutan. Dragon. Druk Gyalpo. Okay. Then UAE. Zayed. Good. Saudi Arabia. Abdul Aziz. Good. Last is Afghanistan. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. Ella yeyindane ide nodi. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. These are the awards from Asia that has been given to our Prime Minister. Artha aita? Enough of factual part. Let us start with modern history. Idea banta? Again, we will come back to this. The rest will complete today. But let us start with modern history. Again, have we completed modern history? What are the important themes under modern history? Any idea? What are the themes? Social movements, okay. Highest rewarding eliradu, highest reward. National movement, Gandhian era, in Gandhian era, personalities and events. Non-cooperation movement, Rowlatt Act, civil disobedience movement. Ade question alle bere topics will be asked. Okay. Anyways, once we see all the questions, we'll get an idea. And good thing about modern history is questions will be repeated. Questions has to be repeated. In almost 35 years, he has exhausted all questions. That is why he is asking small questions. Okay. So chances of repeating are very high. So let us start with 1857 revolt. Okay-ish topic, not so many questions have come from 1857 revolt. But 1857 revolt, what all should I be knowing? Causes, but causes main cell keltare, prelim cell kammi. Okay, causes. Places, where were the places it was affected? Who were the leaders in that particular place? Amele? British? Overtook. It led to Act of 1858. Correct? Who was the viceroy during 1857 revolt? Guarantee na? Good. Let us start. Who was the governor general? Take your time. From today, nobody is going to answer. I am going to ask you to raise your hands. Who was the governor general of India during the Sepoy mutiny? Let us try to eliminate Lord Canning, Lord Dalhousie, Lord Ardinch, Lord Lytton. Lytton yavagiddidu? 1870s. Correct? Lytton time alli ಏನು important ಆಗಿತ್ತು? Vernacular Place Act, Arms Act, very good. Ashkotiru sir. See, these will be important notorious viceroys or governors. Dalhousie, is it correct? Doctrine of Lapse. Lord Canning and we have Lord Ardinch. The answer is Lord Canning. Artha agta idya? Again, all these questions will also fall under personalities. Personality and individuals ಮೇಲೆ question irutte. Answer. Take your time. Don't rush. I'll ask, raise your hands. Read the question properly. With reference to the revolt of 1857, who of the following was betrayed by a friend, captured and put to death by the British? How many of you think option A? A. Option B? Option C? How many of you will not mark? Option D? Anybody? Huh? What is the answer? Ready? Tantya Tope. The answer is Tantya Tope. He was betrayed by Raja of Narwar, Mansingh, and one more Zamindari friend. Hingadre kashta ide. That is the importance. Sometimes questions will be copy pasted from PYQs, so that we are going to learn here at least. Correcta? Nim gotila pidi. Answer is Tantya Tope. Now don't ask how, why. How, why, illa. Very easy, straightforward. Don't answer, I will ask. Which one of the following places did Kunwar Singh, a prominent leader of revolt of 1857, belong to? Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh. How many of you think Bihar? Bihar. Madhya Pradesh. How many of you don't know? Gotiralla. Nodi, marke madala. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. You're alle service agat nimdu. IAS UP cadre. Answer is Bihar. Kanpur alli yaridru? Nana Sahib. Question ಏನು? Kunwar Singh, Bihar. Madam, at the exam time it is common. BR will look like UP, Kanpur, Tantia Tope will look like Kunwar Singh. Only this will be addressed through multiple revisions. That is why while reading also, try to close the book, ask yourself questions. How UPSC can confuse me? He can do match the following, or he can give the pairs and ask which pair is correctly matched or incorrectly matched. Artha agta idya? Anyways, it's okay, it is completely factual. If you learn it today, that is more than enough. For this, we'll revise today only. We'll discuss around 70 to 75 questions today. Revise all the questions today and go back. Godagta ide prelims. Which one of the following territories was not affected by revolt of 1857? Read. I have told you rules. You should not answer. That is not Chittor. Chittor is different. You would say, sir, Andhra, sir, Chittor. Jhansi, was it affected by 1857 revolt? Jagdishpur? Yes. Lucknow? Yes. Chittor was not affected. Lucknow wal yar ruler? Begum Hazrat Mahal. Jagdishpur? Kunwar Singh. Good. Jhansi? Lakshmi Bai. Are you observing? He is asking places or he is asking personalities. Don't answer, I will ask. Very interesting question. In this instance, we could not play off the Mohammedans against the Hindus. To which one of the following events did this remark of Hutchinson relate to? Chennai question is. How many of you think it is option 1, 1857 revolt? Adhe topical ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ವಾ? We are discussing 1857 revolt. Answer should be 1857 revolt. How many of you did not know this honestly? ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಓದಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. PYQs, I am telling you, you never know when this might be of use. Okay, so the answer is revolt of 1857. Another nice question actually. Read, don't answer. The educated middle class in India during the 1857 revolt. Option 1, oppose the revolt. Yes or no? Again, educate, don't even 10 people would have opposed it largely. Second one, supported the revolt. Third one, remained neutral during the revolt. Yes, majorly they were neutral during the revolt. Artha, yes, remember that it is also a revision of modern history now. Okay? Artha aita? These were the major questions that have come, only questions that have come from 1857 revolt from 1995 till 2025. Last how many years? 30 years. Ishte questions bandirodu. 6 to 7 questions. That means relatively a lesser important topic. Artha aita? Let us continue. Let us jump to 1885 to 1907, that is the pre-Gandhian era. Okay? We are going to discuss with the pre-Gandhian era. Again here questions have come on formation and early organization of INC, early nationalist leaders, moderates, social reforms, partition of Bengal, Swadeshi, Surat split, Muslim response and economic nationalism. We'll see all the questions related to it. Don't answer. Visible? Where was the first session of Indian National Congress held in December 1885? Idella gottalla? What is the name of the college? Tejpal Sanskrit College. Full name is Tejpal Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College. How many members participated? 72 ansate. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Who was the first Congress president? Surendranath Banerjee. Hey. For this, it is a sin of the highest order, and the punishment of highest order should be given. Anyways, it is not Surendranath Banerjee, it is W.C. Banerjee. UPSC will play this, don't think printing mistake. W.C. Banerjee. Who was the first Muslim president of Indian National Congress? Guarantee na? Badruddin Tyabji. Hey, our male appa. Hey, Sharad. Badruddin Tyabji is a male, first Muslim president. Who was the first foreigner to become INC president? George West. East to north. George Ewell. George Ewell. Okay, he was first foreigner to become Indian National Congress president. First Indian woman to be which session? Which year? 24 ಹೆಂಗೆ 24 ಎಲ್ಲಾಗಿದ್ದು ಬೆಳಗಾಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ 25 ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಿಜ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ 90 days is there good amount of time 1925 good then first woman is Annie Besant which year ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ 1916 or 17 ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ 1917 which session 16 wake up Kolkata session Lucknow 1916 Surat split ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ moderates and extremists that happened in 1916 Lucknow even I am forgetting because of few people. Moderates and extremists, when will they come back? 16 or 17? 16. 1916. Who was the Congress president? Ambika Charan Majumdar. But it is a male, it is not a female. Or he is a male, not a. Yes, all Ambika antide anta don't mark it as female. Ambika Charan Majumdar. 1916, again Congress session, Lucknow. 1917, Kolkata, guarantee na? When was the first session of Indian National Congress held? I think where? Sorry, done. Where was it held? Bombay. Take your time, read and answer. Visible? The first session of Indian National Congress was held in Calcutta. 100% wrong. In the exam, it feels Calcutta, Bombay look the same. At that time, please scratch and write down Bombay. Make it a habit. Avaga nimgu 100% sure irte. Okay, I'm marking the right answer. It will not even take 5 seconds to do this. So one is correct or wrong? The second session of Indian National Congress was held under the presidency of Dadabhai Nauroji. Correct or wrong? Correct. Both INC and Muslim League held their sections in Lucknow in 1916 and concluded the Lucknow Pact. True or false? It is correct. So the answer will be C, 2 and 3. Artha aagta idya? Again, this topic will fall under important events. Always try to link which question, which topic. Take your time. Let us not rush. Who amongst the following use the phrase un-British to criticize colonial control of India? Poverty and un-British. What is the name of a book written by R.C. Dutt? Economic dash. Nane bariveka. Tell me the name of the book. R.C. Dutt also has given similar to what drain of wealth theory was given by our Dadabhai Naoroji. What was the name of the book written by R.C. Dutt? Economic History of India. What is the name? R.C. Dutt. Sanjay Datta. Hey. Read, don't answer. I will ask you, then raise your hands. Easy question. Who among the following rejected the title of knighthood and refused to accept a position in the Council of Secretary of State for India? How many of you don't know? Honest. Motilal Nehru, M.G. Renade, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Tilak. Nehru na, Renade na, Gokhale na, Tilak. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So our answer is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So he refused the knighthood that was given. Again, which topic will this come under? Personalities. Keep observing the topic. Andre, what kind of questions UPSC is asking in modern history you should be knowing. They are focusing more on places, personalities and events. Read. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Mahatma Gandhi himself regarded as his master Gopal Krishna Gokhale. The answer is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. No doubt about this. Again, which topic? Personalities. Idra mele questions repeated baradu. Okay. Take your time. Who among the following gave a systematic critique of moderate politics of Congress in a series of articles, New Lamps for the Old? Arbindo Ghosh, R.C. Dutt, Sir Sayyid Ahmad Khan, Veera Raghavachari. How many of you will not mark? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಆಡ್ಮೇನ್ ಔಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್, leave it. Answer is Arbindo Ghosh. Very, very important political science topic. You have not attended that Indian freedom political thinkers. There, Arbindo Ghosh, he has written about New Lamps of for Old. Which topic? Personalities and literature also. Take your time. The Congress policy of pray and petition ultimately came to an end under the guidance of. How many of you think option A, Arbindo Ghosh? Option B, Bal Gangadhar Tilak? Option Lala Lajpat Rai? Again, you can prove, sir, even Lala Lajpat Rai is correct because he also was a critic of moderates. but under the guidance of, and the guide is going to be Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Artha aagta idya? Again which topic? Personalities. What are you going to write as soon as you see the question? Because, make it a habit, because 95% of the aspirants will not write because. They will take a lot of time to solve this. The basic weakness of early nationalists lay in its narrow social base. Do you agree? Did they have a narrow social base? Yes. It fought for the narrow interest of the social groups which joined it. Right. Who was the narrow base who joined it? Urban, educated, middle class people. How did they fight for urban, educated, middle class? How Allah? What were their demands? What were the demands of moderates? Dominion status, administrative, amele, elections. Is option a reason really correct? No. Did extremists criticize moderates because of that reason? Why did our extremists criticize moderates? They told your three piece, it has its limitations. E constitutionalism work agala, extra constitutionalism. They never said that you moderates are selfish. Did they say that? So is the reason correct? No sir, reason is not correct. They did not fight only for the narrow base, rather they fought for the entire country. Yes or no? But ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Don't overthink here. It fought for the narrow interest of the social groups which joined it. Yen narrow interest enittali? If that was the case, Bal Pallal would have killed all of them. He would have not left each one of them. Correct? Huh? Take your time, read all options, eliminate the options first if you are confused. Which one of the following defines extremist ideology during the early phase of Indian freedom movement? First, stimulating the production of indigenous articles by giving them preference over imported commodities. Swadeshi, correct? Tappa. Okay, we'll wait. Obtaining self-governance by aggressive means in place of petition and constitutional ways. Let us wait. Providing national education according to the requirements of the country. Correcta tappa? Organizing coups against the British Empire through military revolt. Which two options have you shortlisted now? First eliminate manana. D idya? Okay, D is out, sir. Then providing national education. Was their primary objective extremist though? Again, you only tell me, was their objective self-governance or Swadeshi? Which one of the following defines extremist ideology? Take your time. Early phases. So what should be the answer? Stimulating production of indigenous articles. What question is question number? Kinge Swadeshi. Our self-governance kele ilva? First question, when was the first time self-governance was demanded by our country? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೆ? 1905, 1906 ಅದು ಅರ್ಲಿ ಫೇಸಾ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಫೇಸಾ ಸರ್? ಅರ್ಲಿ ಫೇಸ್ ತಾನೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಿನ ಏನ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಿ, ಎ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಅವರು? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ 1909, 1910 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್? ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಅರ್ಲಿ ಫೇಸ್ಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಡ್ರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗದಪ್ಪ? moderate phase, when will it come to an end? 1905. Extremist phase, when does it start? 1905, 6, 7. Correct? Can I say 1905 to 1910 as early phase? Answer is option B. Check again, but answer is option B. Answer B ne. ಏನ್ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಬಿನೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಏನೋ ಜಾಗ್ರಫಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಬೋದು. Come back, read all 4 options, try to eliminate also. Indian National Social Conference. Who founded this? MG Ranade only. Ibro, MG Ranade ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಅಬ್ಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಟೋಪಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. MG Ranade and Raghunath Rao. MG Ranade and Raghunath Rao. So, how many of you think option A is the answer? Option A. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ತಪ್ಪು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ. How many of you will not mark? Easy question idu, very easy question. Answer is option B. Again, Congress, Indian National Congress did not want to bring social issues. That is why they kept it outside. And this was set up by MG Ranade and Raghunath Rao. Indian National Social Conference. Easy question. What is the answer? MG Ranade. Again, this comes under 2 topics. One, the socio-religious reforms and also personalities. Okay. Again, this question actually is an important big question because you don't have much content about this question. Visible? Balcony? Oh, try to eliminate options. Let us see how many options you can eliminate. How many of you will not mark? Sir, first time I am listening to this. Why do you have to take risk? Had you heard about this? Udita? How many of you think option A is the answer? To agitate for Indian political reforms in the House of Commons. Why do you think this is the answer? Ella eliminate madri ide sigadu. Do you think he wanted Indians to enter imperial judiciary? Judiciary ಮತ್ತು Indians ಗೆ ಏನೊಂದು ಕೇಸ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ? Hilbert bill controversy. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. Then to facilitate a discussion on India's independence in British Parliament in 1893 only. Possibility is very less. To agitate for the entry of eminent Indians into British Parliament is a reservation for Indians there. Obvious option here is option A. Artha agta idya? In UPSC they will give you options which are far away where you can try to eliminate some options, and I am telling you in the exam you will need courage to mark this. How many of you are giving your first attempt this year? First, second, akkapakka. Problem ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ first attempt ಅಲ್ಲಿ you will know 50 to 60 questions. Afterwards you will be scared to mark because they are new topics. Sir, how can I mark? Nan gotte illa. But because of this language, because of elimination skill, you will have to eliminate and mark. I think those who attempted last year would have known. Our risk appetite iralla. First attempt you will not have that risk appetite. What if it goes wrong? But again remember that how many ever attempts you give, you will be knowing 40 questions easy, 25-30 questions you would have heard about it, another 25-30 questions will be very new questions. Based on the language of UPSC, you will have to start attempting those questions. If you come out of the exam all marking 55-60 questions, very difficult for you to clear the exam. Artha agta idya? So option is answer, option A. Read all options. I know the answer. I know you know the answer. What was the immediate cause for the launch of Swadeshi? Idu gottilla andre hange ಹೊರಟುಬಿಡಿ. Speaker, what is the answer? Partition of Bengal. Done by Lord. Any other options? In the context of freedom struggle, 16th October 1905, very important sir, this date 16th October 1905, what is it famous for? Read all options. This day also was celebrated as mourning day. This day was celebrated as mourning day. Option D, na? How many of you think option A? Option B? Public poll, 80%. Answer is option B. Partition of Bengal took effect. Again, I am telling you, these are the topics UPSC can pick from our PYQs. Akshay, yake? Energy ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? Are you observing the number of questions on partition of Bengal? So this shows partition of Bengal is a very important topic from our exam perspective. The partition of Bengal made by Lord Curzon in 1905 lasted until, what do you understand by the question? Till when was partition of Bengal there? First World War, when Indian troops were needed by British. Did the British cancel partition of Bengal because they needed to send our troops to World War I? No. Second, King George V abrogated Curzon's Act at the Delhi Darbar 1911. 100%. Option B is correct. Okay. Also remember that capital of was shifted from Delhi to Calcutta. East Bengal and West Bengal were united. New provinces were created. Which were the new provinces? Bihar, Odisha, Assam. Bihar, Orissa, Assam were also created during this time. Artha agta idya? What is the topic? Partition of Bengal. Artha agta, the importance of this event. We can say it is important for UPSC, seeing the number of questions UPSC has repeatedly asked. Indian National Social Conference. Napka idya? Take your time. Read the question. Swadeshi movement. It contributed to the revival of indigenous artisan craft and industry. No overthinking. Swadeshi English definition is only this. Second, the National Council of Education was established as a part of Swadeshi movement. Both options are correct. Option C, both 1 and 2. Again in exam we get confused. How UPSC will give both options correct? Don't apply all that. You know it, you feel it is correct, you mark it. Artha agtidya? So avoid this thinking of or overthinking. Swadeshi and boycott was adopted as method of struggle for the first time during partition of Bengal. Read both options. Right, because August 7th is declared as National Handloom Day. Do you agree? Because in 1905 that Swadeshi movement was launched on the same day. Which is the other day we read? October 16. Why is October 16 famous? The partition of Bengal came into effect. That is why that day is also known as Mourning Day. Artha agta idya? Again, kind of difficult question because it became extremely factual. Which is not correct. Yadu, which can you easily eliminate? B is correct. D is also correct. C is correct. Correct. Tagore, did he preach Atma Shakti? Don't tell which Tagore. No, Rabindranath Tagore or Devendranath Tagore. But he said not Tagore. Option A is wrong. Liaquat Hussain led Muslim peasants of Barisal. No, it was Ashwini Kumar Dutt who led the Muslim peasants at Barisal. Again, Gottila andaga better to avoid these questions because it is factual also. Read, don't answer. I'll ask, you can raise your hands. What was the main reason for Surat split in 1907. Take your time, read, try to eliminate options first. Let us eliminate options here. Which one do you think is easy to eliminate? Introduction of communalism into Indian politics by Minto, 1909, good. Foundation of Muslim League, Adbidis, Muslim League go Surat split go here. What is the link? Not much link. Arbindo Ghosh inability to be declared as Congress president. Is it Arbindo Ghosh or anybody else? Tilak. So who was made the president? Dadabhai Nauroji. The answer here is option A, B, C, D. Option B. Extremists lack of faith in moderates to negotiate with British. Question number 20. Done. Another straightforward question. Read, try to eliminate. Good, Savita, right answer. Answer is option A na C na? A. Actually, this is a very important question. Let me see how many of you get this right. Take your time, don't rush, don't jump. Who was the president of this session? Good. Which one was not one of the 4 resolutions of this? Neat and nodi. A, B, C, D. Others? Answer is option A, annulment of partition of Bengal. Idri melene galate agate. Moderates madhye extremists ge. Extremists will want this to be included in the resolution. Moderates ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬೇಡ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಅವರು just now they are trying to bring some plans for us. Why do we want to anger them? Answer is option A, annulment of partition of Bengal. First, right, because partition of Bengal in 1905 brought an end of the moderates' role in freedom movement. Illa tane. So option A is wrong. So what is our answer? You don't have to read option second option here. It is A is false and R is true. Indian Muslims in general were not attracted to the extremists because influence of Sir Said Ahmad Khan. anti-Muslim attitude of extremist leaders. They were never anti-Muslim. Indifference shown to Muslim aspirations. Their aspirations were included. Extremist policy of harping on Hindu past. Yes, Ganesha festival. Amele Shivaji festival. Then taking dip in Ganga Snan, all this did not attract a lot of Muslims because they thought Hindus are dominating this this event. Answer is option D. One small hint is there in this question. Lot of facts are dumped. I will change the question now. Answer is option C. Muslim League opposed partition of Bengal and separate electorates. Did they oppose separate electorates? They wanted separate electorates. Correct? Huh? Answer is option C. Take your time. Try to eliminate options here. Sarojini Naidu was the first women president of Congress. Any? First Indian woman? Yes. So eliminate option 1. We already have the answer? No. A and D are eliminated. C.R. Das was in prison when he functioned as the president of Congress. Correct. First Britisher to become president of Congress was A.O. Hume. This is a very tempting option. Don't fall for this. Yaar first president? George Ewley. George Ewley was the first foreign president. So 3 is correct or wrong? So we have our option. We did not even go to option number 4. Answer is option 2 and option 4. Artha agta idya? Now don't go to option 4. Alfred Webb was the president of Congress. I don't know. So don't put that logic. I don't know about this. Why should I mark this? Without knowing this, we have already eliminated. If you knew only this also, you could have got the entire answer correct. If you knew only option 3, you could have got the entire answers. Try to eliminate. The native state of Tripura became involved in freedom struggle in early 20th century or because kings of Tripura were anti-British. Bengal revolutionaries took shelter there. Tribes were fiercely freedom loving. Groups fighting against kingship and British. The answer is option D. Again, worst case you can leave this. Very easy question. The Congress is tottering to its fall, and one of my greatest ambition while in India is to assist to its a peaceful demise. Answer is Lord Curzon. Why is Dufferin famous? Indian National Congress was formed during Dufferin's time. Okay. Lytton, Vernacular Act, Press Arms Act, etc. Afghan adventure also I think happened during this time. Check maadi answer. I mostly. MC Setalwad, BN Rao, Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer were distinguished members of Swaraj Party. Answer is Servants of India Society. Who is MC Setalwad? He is the first Attorney General of India. Who is BN Rao? Advisor for Constituent Assembly. And who is Alladi Krishnaswamy? Member of Drafting Committee. Okay, good. Another straightforward easy question. Who amongst the following leaders did not believe in drain theory of Dadabhai Nauroji? Tilak, R.C. Dutt, Renade, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. He believed later that the British were ruling in our interest. Okay. Tilaka, Sir Syed Ahmad. So now we have reached up to Gandhian era. Gandhi is still not come. So meanwhile, let us try to go back. First, revise again what all we discussed. Let us revise our Israeli defense systems. Barak, Spider, surface to air missile systems. Air LoRa. What is air LoRa? Air to surface missiles. Icebreaker. Air to surface cruise missiles. Very good. Amel Rampage. Air to surface missile. Idella. Air to surface. Spice bombs. Spike. Anti-tank guided missile. Spike andre anti-tank guided missile. Good. What is Falcon? Very good. A flight mele radar. Airborne early warning system. Very good. What is Negev? Guns. Adella on the idar ide guns. Then drones. Searcher, Heron, Hermes, Drishti, Starliner. Idella unmanned aerial vehicles we have procured from Israel. Very good. Then what did anything else? Defense Ali. Blue Sparrow, Sky Striker. Made in India, designed in Israel, used in Operation Sindoor. Idella defense equipment used by. Let us go back. Again, who will tell all the words? One person. I'll ask you, you have to answer. Akshay, we'll start from you. Renaissance. Very good. Renaissance is Bahrain. Sir, Maldives. Take your time. Yaru helangilla. Aramag time thodu. Nishan Izzuddin. Izzuddin. Maldives andre Izzuddin. Okay. Then, Doctor. Afghanistan. Ghazi Amir Amanullah Khan. ಏನು ಒಂದು ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು. Good. Then Grand Star and Key of Indian Ocean. Mauritius. Very good. Venkatesh. Kuwait. ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ. Kabir. Kuwait andre Kabir. Very good. Then Sri Lanka. Mitra Vibhushana. Very good. Shrikar. Druk Gyalpo. Bhutan. Dragon DR. Bhutan. Good. Did you miss any other country? UAE and Saudi Arabia. Zayed yadu UAE, Aziz is Saudi Arabia. Artha aita? Again, we have biatted this in less than 5 minutes, sir. So don't think it is a waste of energy. It is an advantage by biatting this within 5 minutes. Let us continue. Russia, St. Andrews. Just remember Putin as St. Andrews. Putin has another name. What is it? St. Andrews. USA, Legion of Merit. USA li merit ide. That is why many Indians go from USA to India. India to USA. Yes or no? Merit and yaru? USA. Good. Then Papua New Guinea, Logohu. Yenila logo. Papua New Guinea, Logohu. Just remember the word Logohu. So we'll come back to this. Fiji, Companion Order of Fiji. Keltara? No need to read. Palau, Ibakal. Just remember Ibakal, Palau. All of you know Palau? What is Palau? Rice. Rice bhat. Ibakal, Palau. Ibakal, EBAKL. Ibakal, Palau. Stay in Mariyange ila idu. Palau tinbekaralla Ibakale barbeku. Next, France, Grand Cross of Legion of Honor. France andre Legion of Honor. What do you mean by Legion? Anybody? Regiment, guarantee na? Shikar, don't mislead me. Repeat. France, Legion of Honor. Greece, Order of Honor. Confuse agati ideeradu. Greece andre ಏನು? Order of Honor. France, Legion of Honor. Anyways, let us slow down. Come back. Putin, St. Andrews. Just imagine some St. Andrews. Putin. USA, Merit. USA, Merit. Very good. France, Legion of Honor. Greece, Order of Honor. Ibakal, Palau. Then Papua New Guinea is Logohu. Logo. Done. Guyana, Order of Excellence. Just remember Guyana is excellence. Guyana is an excellent country. Which country is excellent? Guyana. India is excellent, but for us, Guyana is an excellent country. Barbados, freedom. So what was the story? Barber shop go haircut adre freedom. Barbados andre barber andre haircut andre freedom. I want you to remember, exam al mark madak bandre saku. Next, Cyprus, Grand Cross of Order of Makairos III. Cyprus andre Makairos III. Remember, Cyprus is a island. In which ocean is it present? Sea? Mediterranean Sea. There, Cyprus, they have given an award known as Order of Makairos III. Ghana, they will not ask. Trinidad and Tobago, they won't ask. Brazil. Brazil is in which subcontinent? South America, South Cross. Brazil andre South Cross. Namibia, Grand Collar Order of Weltwitschia Mirabilis. Just remember that there is a girl known as Mira in Namibia. Who is there in Namibia? Mira. Any Mira in class? Arilva? Yes, repeat. Ya country? Namibia, Mira. Okay, Weltwitschia Mirabilis. Great honor, Nishan of Ethiopia. Oman Beda, Speaker of Knesset Medal to Modi ji from Israel. Israel Parliament is known as Knesset. Okay. Yes, let us try to recollect. First, I will write all the countries. USA, France, Greece, then Papua New Guinea, Brazil, Barbados, Guyana, very good. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಷ್ಯಾ, ನಮೀಬಿಯಾ, ಗುಡ್. USA, merit. France, Legion of Honor. Greece, Order of Honor, good. Papua New Guinea, Logo. Brazil, very good. South or Southern Cross, good. Barbados, freedom, you will never forget. Guyana, excellent country. Guyana is excellent country. Don't ask logic here. Russia, St. Andrews. Namibia, Mira. Neset, Israel. Neset is, any other countries we missed? Palau. Ibakal, Palau. Palau is a dish for people who don't know. In South India, Palau is a very famous dish. Vegetarian biryani is known as Palau. Ibakal, Palau. Palau is a country. Ibakal is the name of the award. Artha aita? We have by-hearted all the countries within 10 minutes. Yes. Bandre, it is going to be the easiest 2 marks that you are going to get. And again, there are chances of this question coming. If you want, I will share this together. I made an compiled all this, which year it was given also. Okay. Renaissance elaito. Marine. Kabir. Order of Honor, Greece. Order of Legion of Honor, France. Very good. St. Andrew, Russia. Very good. Freedom, excellence, Guyana. Good. Palau, Ibakal, Palau. Logohu, Papua New Guinea. Very good. Amele Mitra Vibhushana, Sri Lanka. Nesetis, Israel. Makarios 3, Cyprus. Makarios 3 is Cyprus. ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಯಾಚಿರಾಗ್? ಮೀರಾ, ಹುಡುಗಿರ್ನ ಮರೆಯಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ. Mira is Namibia. USA is merit. USA is, okay, these are Brazil is South Cross, Southern Cross. Afghanistan, Ghazi ಅಥವಾ Amir Amanullah Khan, AAA. Zayed, MBZ, UAE. Aziz, Abdul Aziz, Saudi Arabia. Very good. You will never forget. Next class, before we start, we will revise and start. Artha aita? Good. Now let us go to some brief mapping of Russia, Ukraine. I think all of you will be knowing this, so we'll run through this. Bordering countries of Russia, Ukraine, we'll learn tomorrow, next class. Meanwhile, why is the war happening? Crimea, okay. But because Russia or Ukraine wanted to join NATO, if you observe, NATO started expanding eastward. That is why this war started. And NATO question has already been asked last year. Okay. So this is the map of Ukraine. What is this place known as? Moldova, Crimean Peninsula. Okay, good. What is the river that flows through Ukraine? Volga. Which river is in the news because of this war? Dnipro or Dnieper. This is the river because it is a river which flows across Ukraine, and the same river actually provides water to this Crimean Peninsula. Okay. Neighboring countries we will buy at next class. Let us come to places in news. This was before the war, this is after the war. Can you see all the red colored areas? These are the areas that has been captured by Russia from Ukraine. Let us see which are the places. Write down Kharkiv, Kharkiv, Kherson, Kherson, Pokrovsk. Okay, less important, bracket al right, less important antano right. Pokrovsk, P-O-K-R-O-V-S-K. Write down. Luhansk, very important. Luhansk. Donetsk, another very important place, 5-star. Donetsk. Zaporizhia, already asked by UPSC last year. What is the name? Zaporizhia, alle nuclear power plant iradu, Ukraine. Kherson we wrote, Crimea. Write down Donbass. Write down Mariupol. Very important. Mariupol. Write down Sumy. Very important. Sumy, S-U-M-Y. Write down Dnipro, or D is silent, D-N-I-P-R-O, Dnipro. D-N-I-P-R-O. Zaporizhia done. Write down Odessa, not Odisha, Odessa, O-D-E-S-S-A, very important. Next, write down Zmini Island. Zmini or Mini, Z silent are Zmini Island. Write down Sea of Azov. Sea of Azov. Is it between Russia and Ukraine? Yes, Sea of Azov. And also write down Sevastopol. 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 Write down Kerch Bridge. Kerch. Strait of Kerch andanu karitare adanu. Have you heard of this? Strait of Kerch? Not Kutch, Kerch, K-E-R-C-H. Strait of Kerch. Write down Lyman. Lyman, L-Y-M-A-N. Avdiivka. Advika, however you want to remember. A-V-D-I-I-V-K-A. Chasiv Yar. Chasiv Yar. Chasiv Yar. Nord Stream. Why is it in the news? It is a gas pipeline that starts from Russia and directly goes to Germany. Which sea is this? Baltic Sea. Nord Stream is in the news. Where does it originate? Russia. Where does it end? Germany. Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream. Artha important places in news. These are the places. Again, in the next class, I will discuss about Russia, Ukraine and the bordering countries, and also the defense equipments that are there. Let us continue. Let us do another 20-25 questions and then we will conclude for today. Next, let us start with Gandhian era. Again, straightforward PYQ. Which of the following is correct with respect to non-cooperation program? Read all the, I know you know the answer, but read all the options. B na? ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದಿಲ್ಲ? Answer is option C. Exam ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, but exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. Here which one? Retention of titles and honors without using them in public. It is wrong. What is the answer there? Renunciation of titles, not retention, renunciation. Okay. The Congress declared attainment of Swaraj by all legitimate means and peaceful means to be its objectives. True or false? Ali all anta nodi extreme statement anta tale odisbedi. It is correct. Second, it was to be implemented in stages with civil disobedience and non-payment of tax in the next stage only if Swaraj did not come within a year and government resorted to repression. True or false? True. Answer is both 1 and 2. Again, what is the takeaway? Answer beda. Non-cooperation movement, 1 year, 2 questions. Okay. So this NCM will become either Swadeshi or Quit India movement in the next year. Today you know it, that day nobody knew it. Answer is Madan Mohan Malviya and Krishna Kant. Ivat gottide, avat gottirilla. Majority of them did not know it. Come back. Take your time and read it. Gandhiji stopped the non-cooperation movement in 1922. Correct? Violence at Chauri Chaura led him to stop the movement. Answer is A. Okay. Take your time. Try to eliminate options if you don't know. Whenever you are in trouble, try to eliminate options. Congress became a mass movement for the first time. Yes or no? Arda yes antar, arda no antar. Right. Growth of Hindu-Muslim unity. Ita. Removal of fear that British might from the minds of the people. Yes. British government's willingness to grant political concession to Indians. 4 ilva. So what should be the answer? 1 and 3 or 2 and 3? Take your time, think again. Guarantee na? That is the answer. Next time, whenever you are reading non-cooperation movement, try to think in these aspects. Non-cooperation movement kelidare, Swadeshi madbodu, CDM madbodu, Quit India madbodu. That's how our brain should run. Very nice question. Take your time, don't rush even if you know the question. Chennai question is bouncer. This bouncer can hit your head also. Take your time. Who among the leaders proposed to adopt complete independence as the goal of Congress in Ahmedabad session in 1920? You can use Google for your answer. 29 Jawaharlal Nehru. This is 20. Tagirin January. Answer is Maulana Hazrat Mohani. Our odd man out will work here. It's a new name. Are you observing? Next time, whenever you are seeing 4 options, you'll not rapa parailla. Obru yeddor ella kalle hogut attention. Okay? If 4 options are there, out of 4 options, if 3 names you have heard and 4th name is a very new name, that 4th name is going to be the answer. I'll give you more evidence for that. 4 names will be there. Sumne don't say, sir, 3 are Hindu, 1 is Muslim. Adu odd man out logic alla. Huh? No, not in this question. Generally I am telling. Sir, all 3 are small names, 1 is big name. That should not be the logic. 4 names are there, 3 old names, 1 new name. That new name is the answer. 2 examples I can give you. I'll bring next class is Lahore alli one answer it last year question. Ya school? Some music school, Lahore. And one more, I think in 2020 one question was there. Gandhara school of this thing. And one more question was there. I'll bring it next class. Odd man out na careful agi use madbeku. Okay. What about that? How is that linked to odd man out? You are remembering Gandhiji. Good. Another question. Sir, question repeated, different years, same question. Answer will not change. Answer is Maulana Hazrat Mohani. Maulana add madidare ashte. Take your time. Which one of the following changed its name to Swarajya Sabha in 1920? Swarajya andrenu? Home rule. They just changed from English name to local name. Answer is All India Home Rule League changed their name to Swarajya Sabha. Take your time, slow down and read the question. Khilafat movement. The Khilafat movement did bring the urban Muslims into the fold of national movement. True or false? True. There was a predominant element of anti-imperialism in both national and Khilafat movements. First, what do you mean by anti-imperialistic? Against British. True or false? Answer is option A. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಂಗ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ಹೇಳಿ ಪರಲ್ಲ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿ ಏನೇನಾ exactly but was it anti-imperial? What was their demand, sir? Khilafat Muslim community, what was their demand? Ottoman Turks. What had happened in Turkey? Caliphate was removed. Who removed Caliphate? British. So they were anti-imperialistic there and here also. Britain was the villain. Reason for Britain being the villain was different. They did not care about Indian independence. Rather, in Turkey, they wanted to remove or bring back the Caliphate. That was the reason. Take your time, read all the options. Favorite topic of UPSC, Rowlatt Act. Number of times it has been asked. Compulsory economic support to war effort. Imprisonment without trial and summary procedure for trial. Can I say it was violation of habeas corpus? Answer is option B. What is the other name of Rowlatt Act? Black Act. Okay. Adbitre? Anarchical and ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಷ್ಟೇ Seditious Act. Take your time. Read the options. ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ತಪ್ಪಾರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ which option is 100% wrong? Third statement, demonstration against Simon Commission coincided with Rowlatt Satyagraha. Rowlatt ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗಿದ್ದು 1920 Simon 27 ತಾನೆ correct. So D is wrong. The Rowlatt Act was based on the recommendation of Sedition Committee. Correct. Second, correct? Yes, Gandhiji tried to use home rule against Rowlatt Act. Answer is B. See number of times Rowlatt Act. During the Indian freedom struggle, why did Rowlatt Act arouse popular indignation? It curtailed freedom of religion, suppressed traditional education. Answer is option C. It authorized government to imprison people without trial. Ella same answer. Now you tell me. Very good. Answer is Lord Chelmsford or Chelmsford. He was the viceroy when Rowlatt Act was passed. Now your job is, whenever you are reading any important event, try to link who was the viceroy during this time. Ivaga salt satyagraha agutte. Who was the viceroy? Swadeshi. Who was the viceroy? Try to link whenever you are reading. Sorry, Anarchical and Revolutionary Crime Act was also known as Rowlatt Act. Number of questions very high. That means Rowlatt Act becomes important. Again, Rowlatt Act. In 1916, Maulana Muhammad Ali and Azad resigned from council because Rowlatt Act was passed by the government in spite of being opposed by all members of the Legislative Council. Yes or no? But when did they resign? 16 alla, 19 alla, 20 alla? During non-cooperation movement. So statement 1, is it factually wrong? It is factually wrong. So our answer will be option D. A is false and R is true. Correct Andra? Year tappittu. Which one of the following aroused the wave of popular indignation that led to British massacre at Jallianwala Bagh? Guarantee na? Rowlatt Act, yes. Don't get confused. Are they answer? Are you seeing the number of questions on Rowlatt Act? That means Rowlatt Act is a possibility of being asked by UPSC again. Hunter Commission was appointed after Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Who was the officer? Dyer. Full name? Huh? William Dyer, Michael Dyer, Reginald Dyer. Ibru Dyer bandidare. UPSC has asked once. See and tell me what is the full name? Michael. Football player hangidane. Michael? Yes. Again, one more question on the same incident. Who returned the knighthood conferred on him by the British as a token of protest against the British atrocities in Punjab in 1919? Guarantee na? Answer is Rabindranath Tagore. There is one more person who actually gave his knighthood. Gandhiji. Very Gokhale, guarantee na? When did Gokhale give it back? There was a reason why he returned back. First, did Gokhale have this knighthood? Itta. He has not returned only. One more person has returned. When did he return? Why did he return? Chirag. Annie Besant got arrested. That is the time Subramaniam Iyer returned his knighthood. Kelidira? Idara obru Subramaniam Iyer anta. Did he have knighthood? He returned it, I think, during Annie Besant's arrest. Guarantee na? Iವರು Gokhale ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಗೀಸ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. All of you know Montagu? Montagu Chelmsford? Yes. Which one of the following events was characterized by Montagu as preventive murder? First, Montagu ಯಾವಾಗಿದ್ದ? ಅದೇ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾ? ಸೊ ಕಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ INA activists ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಲಿಂಕೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Massacre of Jallianwala Bagh, timeline matches? Yes. So answer is massacre of Jallianwala, shooting of Mahatma. ಏನು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Now don't become over smart. ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಎರಡಿದೆ, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. I told you, remember, whenever two options are similar, it will be one of them will be correct. Don't violate your knowledge over all this. Here it is an obvious that Chelmsford was during Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Another few questions will conclude today. Which one of the following is a very significant aspect of Champaran Satyagraha? Active all India participation of lawyers, students and women in national movement. ಲಾಯರ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಚಂಪಾರಣ್, ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಲಿತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟೀಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಡಿನು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಡ್ರಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟೇಶನ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, Champaran Satyagraha, peasants became a very important part of our freedom struggle. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇಂಡಿಗೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸತ್ಯಾಗ್ರಹ. ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿನಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಬೇರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸತ್ಯಾಗ್ರಹ ಬೇರೆ. ಸುಮ್ನಿರೋರ್ನ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ವೇರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಸತ್ಯಾಗ್ರಹ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್? ಚಂಪಾರಣ್ ಸತ್ಯಾಗ್ರಹ. After returning from South Africa, Gandhiji launched his first successful satyagraha in Champaran. ದಾಂಡಿ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಂಡಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಬಾರ್ಡೋಲಿ, ಚಂಪಾರಣ್ और ಚೌರಿ ಚೌರ? ಚೌರಿ ಚೌರ ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಚಂಪಾರಣ್. The first venture of Gandhiji in all India politics was? What is the answer? ನಾನ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ನ ರೌಲತ್ತ, ಚಂಪಾರಣ, ದಾಂಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಚ್. ದಾಂಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಔಟ, NCM, ರೌಲತ್, ಚಂಪಾರಣ್. ಅಕ್ಷಯ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್. How many of you think Rowlatt? How many of you think NCM? ಇದು ಟೈ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದು. We'll check. I'll tell you next class. Okay, we'll complete here. So in the next class, we will try to complete entire modern history. Exam time ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Entire modern history we'll try to complete. So first we'll complete entire Gandhian era till independence. Then again arrival of Europeans to India. Policies, administrative policy, revenue policies of British. Government of India Act, ಒಂದು 50 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. 1919, 1935, 1909, all this will complete. Along with this, we'll do India, Russia and India, USA defense equipments. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? So next class, hopefully we'll complete modern history and then we'll complete our defense equipments. Russia, Ukraine also will complete. Any doubts? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Most chances of repeating are very, very high and you are just investing 2.5 hours, not more than that. Awards, ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ awards. Another revision. If somebody tells every award correctly, they will only give me chocolate next class. ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಯಾವ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ನೀವು? B6. ಹೇಳಿ, ನೀವೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ನೀವೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾಲ್ಕ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು. ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ. ಮಿತ್ರ ವಿಭೂಷಣ, ವಿಭೂಷಣ ಮಿತ್ರ, ಗುಡ್. ರಷ್ಯಾ, ಸೇಂಟ್ ಆಂಡ್ರೂಸ್, ಗುಡ್. ಅಮೆರಿಕಾ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಮೆರಿಟ್. ಸಾಕು, ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇನ್ 3, ಗುಡ್. ಬಹ್ರೈನ್, ರಿನೈಸನ್ಸ್, ಗುಡ್. ಮೊರಿಷಿಯಸ್, ಕೀ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೀ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಓಷನ್, ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಗುಡ್. ಯಾವುದು? ಭೂತಾನ್, ಡ್ರುಕ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲ್ಪೋ, ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಡ್ರುಕ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲ್ಪೋ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಗುಡ್. ಸಿಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕರ್ಕೋಬಾ. 3 ಯಾವ್ದಾರು? ಇವಾಕಲ್ ಪಲಾವ್, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಸಿತಾ ಇದೆ, ಗುಡ್. ನಮೀಬಿಯಾ, ಮೀರಾ, ಗುಡ್. ಸೌದಿ ಅರೇಬಿಯಾ, ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಅಜೀಜ್, ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಹೇಳಿ, ಒಂದಾರು ಹೇಳಿ, ಪರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ. Very good. Israel, Neset. Afghanistan, Ghazi, good. Maldives, Izzuddin, good. Very good. Guyana, excellence. St. Andrew, Russia, repeat. Barbados, Barbados, freedom, good. Sak. UAE, Zayed, good. Sako, next. Israel, Neset. Adbeda, France. Order of Legion of, very good. Legion andre Legion one aap kadkoli. France ge Legion. Greece, Order of Honor, good. Cyprus andre 3. Makairos 3. Good. Kudodi. Yadar idya? Very good. Brazil, Southern Cross, good. Papua New Guinea, logo. Good. Elaita. Kuwait, Kabir. Renaissance, Bahrain. I think we covered all. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3 ಸತಿ ನಾಪ್ಕ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಇದೇ ತರ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೀಚ್ ಯು ಹೌ ಟು ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಎಪೆಕಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಲ್ವಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಓಕೆ, ಡನ್. ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿವೈಸ್, ಡನ್. ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್, ಡನ್. ದೆನ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸರ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಥದ್ದು ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಏನ್ ಚಿರಾ? ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಯಾರ್ದು? ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿದಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕಳಿಸು, ನಾನೇ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಈ ತರ ಹೈ ರಿವಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಏನು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್? 12 schedules. 1, union and its territories. 2 ಮತ್ತೆ 3 ನಂಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ. 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓತ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಓತ್ 3 times. ನಾನು ಸತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ 3. 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ. 2nd of every month my salary will come. 4 is Rajya Sabha. 5 tribal areas. 6 northeast, TAMM, Tripura, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram. 7 division list, central list, union list. 8 languages. 9 land reforms. Okay. 10 very very important, anti defection law. Next ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಗೂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್. 10th schedule ಗೂ ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 52nd amendment and 91st amendment. 52nd amendment which year? 85, 91, 2003. It's okay, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಲೋ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿವೈಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. 11 and 12 ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಾಲಿಟಿ. ಬಟ್ UPSC ತುಂಬಾ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು 5, 6, 10. 5, 6, 10 important is. Okay. Anyways, we'll conclude here. Keep studying. Also keep a target. 3 days polity, 3 days geography. Ee tara target idre matra you will complete. I hope all of you have started your second revision. Yen sir second revision ant kelbadi. Second revision every subject 3 or 4 days. Third revision every subject 2 days. Automatically 2 revisions agutte. Okay. Thank you. We'll continue in the next class. Good, Ramesh.